Hello, beautiful people, wonderful people. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Comfort Tudor, and this is Just with Comfy. If you're stumbling upon this beautiful face for the first time, or you're stumbling upon this channel for the very first time, you're highly welcome. Do well to hit that red subscribe button and the post notification bell. In that way, you always get notified anytime I post a new video. Welcome back to yet another video. Yeah, sit down, relax while we dive into the video. Yeah, so on today's video, I'm going to be talking about what happened over the weekend. Just on Saturday, there was a fire disaster in Lagos in a wedding reception. It's actually a sad one. When I saw this video, a lot of things came into my mind. I was like, could it be village people? You know those people that have said these couples will not get married, and then finally they got married and they decided, okay, let us go there in fire. Since it's not rain, let it be fire. Anyways, a lot of things went down in my head when I saw this video. But on a very serious note, we are going to be discussing about this video. But before then, let me allow you watch the video yourself.
Use the nearest exit close to you. Use the nearest exit close to you. Everybody move out. Move out. Do not push anybody. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Do not push anybody. Do not push anybody.
This is actually very sad. On a very serious note, when I saw this video the first time, I was thinking it was as a result of the light effect and the rest. You know, some couples nowadays, they want to have this light effect in their wedding and the rest. So I was actually thinking it was as a result of that. But when I got to check more and then watch other people's videos, people that dig deep to really know what was the cause of this fire disaster, I actually realized it was an electrical fault from the event venue. Yeah, that was actually allegedly it was an electrical fault from the event venue. So first of all, what I want to say before I get down into talking more about this video, I'm just going to be addressing this video from the safety angle. So just in case you don't know, I'm actually a safety personnel. So I'm going to be addressing this matter from the safety angle and things that would have been done to prevent or to better this situation. But first of all, before I go down to talking about all of that, there is one thing about Nigerians. I don't know if it's particular to other places, but I'm using Nigerians because they are the ones I'm living with. As in, I'm a Nigerian and I'm living among my brothers and sisters, and I know the way we react to things. Here in Nigeria, we don't take our safety too personal. Most of us, we don't take it too personal. We just believe that since it has never happened before, I will not be the first. After all, I have God. I pray prayers. Then it cannot happen to me. You would agree with me that the event planner that had this event would definitely say, I've been doing weddings. You know, in Nigeria, almost every Saturdays are for weddings, except maybe we're having presidential election or one or two things. But if not, almost every Saturdays here in Nigeria are for weddings. So an event planner can equally say, I've been having events almost every Saturday and I've never had a fire disaster before. So is this going to be my first fire disaster? So there is no need putting things in place because I have never had any fire disaster and I'm not going to have it. Besides, God is in control. So with that being said, you see that people neglect some of the things they would have taken into consideration because they believe in God and it has never happened to them before. They are definitely not going to be the first. So as an event planner, having this kind of event that you know that this hall is going to contain up to hundreds of persons or thousands of persons. First of all, you should have invited a safety personnel to run a check on this event center just to be sure that there is no risk factors here. At least just run a check on the whole place. Maybe they would have found out that, oh, there is an electrical fault somewhere. Oh, this or that could lead to a problem, and then they'll call your attention to it. Aside from calling a safety personnel to run a background check on the event venue, there should have been provision for a water tank just in case of fire disaster. But as I said before, it has never happened. And even if it has happened, it's not rampant. It's just one, maybe we just say it's 1 in 10 of events that have this kind of thing. It's very rare. Without this happening, I can't remember I've not even, I don't think I've heard that there was a fire disaster in a wedding up to this magnitude. So somebody can easily just overlook it. There should have been provision for a water tank just in case there is a fire disaster. Aside from that, there would have been provision for enough fire extinguishers almost at all the strategic points in that event venue, so that when once it started, it will not just be one fire extinguisher we are seeing in this video. Because like from this video I'm seeing, it's only one fire extinguisher that they are trying to use to quench this kind of fire that's already gone everywhere in the event center. And it's not just about having fire extinguishers, it's about having trained people that are able to operate the fire extinguishers. And another thing is, as an event planner or a vendor in an event, you should know that almost everything in a wedding reception hall is highly inflammable. From the decorations to the human beings that are there, the clothes they are wearing, to the hair on their head, they are all highly inflammable. Are we talking about the drinks that will be there? If there is an alcoholic drink there, definitely is highly inflammable. When once there is any outbreak of fire, it will just ignite and keep going. So knowing that almost everything in this kind of place is highly inflammable, we shouldn't neglect fire safety measures being put in place. It's a sad one, but this is just going forward in case you are an event planner or you have anything to do, or even you are the couple, you should be able to make provision for this kind of thing, knowing that is your event, anything could happen. It's sad that they have to acquire all these damages, like the event planner and other vendors that are here, they have acquired a lot of damages already, because this alone, like they have lost a lot. And this would have been avoided if a little money was invested in safety. It would have saved us from talking about this kind of great damage. If you just invested that small money in ensuring that things are put in place. But you're like, how will I waste money? And what if there is no fire disaster? I'll now waste money and bring a water tank to this place. It's wastage of money now. But now you can see that if you had deposited that small money, calling it a waste, it would have averted this kind of big casualty. But thank God, no life was lost. That's just the best part of this story. No life was lost. It's just that the wedding was ruined, and I can imagine how the couples will be feeling, and then all the vendors in this place. But it's sad. But thank God, no life was lost. So let's just try and be putting our safety into consideration in most cases. Because if anything happens to us, the event we are planning to host, or we are the owners of the event, might not come to reality if anything happens to us. So our safety is more important than any other thing. And I'll also be talking about the couples that always like this effect, this too much effect. Let's consider our safety. And for those people that are always doing that fire effect, trust me, that fire effect is highly inflammable. It's not oil, it's fire, it's real fire. It's highly inflammable. So as a couple, when you're making choices, actually consider your safety too. And you too, that you are a vendor doing that fireworks, to be very careful, because you definitely know that when once this thing enters this decoration, it's just going to keep going. It just spread all over the place. And then another thing I would like to talk about, a lot of people came out to say it could be village people, or people that say they should not get married, or they now decided that they will come for them in form of fire. Anyways, in as much as some things like this happened, but let us not be blaming some things that we can personally avoid by ourselves on village people and making them feel like they really have power. Some of these village people, they don't even get time. Maybe some of them don't even know that these couples are getting married. Even if they know, they don't even have time to come and do one or two. But we're now heaping praises on them as if they can really do much. Meanwhile, these things are things we could avoid if we had put some things in place would have avoided this rather than blaming some innocent village people. Before I end this video, I would like to commend the MC of this event, because in as much as the hall was burning, he was still trying to make people calm and just try to tell them, use the exit door, use the exit door. At least that alone can calm people down, not like him too panicking and making everybody to run and then there will be stampede. But that was actually professional enough. So I would like to commend the MC that handled this event. Anyway, this will be it for this video. I just came out to share my thoughts, and yeah, drop your comments down below in the comment section. See you guys on the next video. For now, bye.